We're live on a Friday night. We're already opening up with two people. This is beautiful. Welcome to the show. We're doing another episode of Courtney G's Spot. I'm your host, Courtney G, doing the thing on a Friday night. How y'all doing? We're here to talk about those positive things, trying to keep it going. We've been sitting around the round table laughing. I got my co-host here again with me. DC's in the house.
What's going on, party people?
Everybody's here. We got Twos back with us again on a Friday night.
How's everyone doing tonight?
We are ready to go. We got a lot of talk in the chat already. That's good. Rocky, where's Bullwinkle? See? They know what's going on. See? So we're here Friday talking about the good stuff, talking about the funny things, talking about the positiveness in the world. So what's going on? What are we going through tonight? We were trying to look up some stories, trying to Google some positive things, but it's really difficult to find some of those stories out there sometimes because, the news doesn't really cover the good stuff. They have a tendency to put the worst stuff out there. But
I think the last thing we were talking about was school lunches.
Yeah, we were. There was something to do with Leonardo DiCaprio and trees.
The theme for the night, guys, is definitely. I don't know if it's so much save the trees, but I'm sure if you spend any amount of time on YouTube, you've seen this already. But we're gonna go ahead and join in on this because I'm not like some huge nature person, but we do live in nature, and it's probably a good idea that we take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you know, Mr. Beast and a lot of other YouTubers have been getting behind the Arbor Day Foundation, I think it is, and trying to raise $20 million. And the Arbor Day Foundation is going to plant one tree for every dollar that's donated. So the goal is to try to get 20 million trees planted, if not more, through just inspiring other people to form their own groups and start doing local stuff, going to open areas where you maybe plant a tree. I don't know what the logistics are of just going out to your local park and planting a tree.
I think if you have to have a zone, especially if it's in a city park or something like that. But I know if you just want to go in the woods and plant a tree. And there's educational videos out there if y'all don't know what trees do. We were watching them earlier.
Oh man,
it was pretty funny.
There's some good stuff. There's entertaining stuff on YouTube.
Besides
at the least, you can go down into the description in teamtrees.org and donate and help reach the $20 million goal.
I think we're going to try and put that in our comments or something like that. Maybe it's in the description. Links in the description. So just go down there. Maybe we can help some trees. Tell some politicians to bend over and I will plant some trees. Just the chat's already involved. He's got it going on. He knows what's going on.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, wow. But in all seriousness,
this is a good thing. Of course, we need the trees, and all we do is cut down the shit to build new malls and things of that sort. So now is a chance to.
Yeah, malls are dumb.
Well,
we have Amazon.
We don't need malls.
We don't need malls.
We got online. Turn all those into like fancy schools or something. Like, could you imagine reconverting a mall to a school?
What's that thing in the schools with the lunches? We were just reading this thing about.
I was actually going to look it up before we got there to get more confirmation. But I did recently hear something about California trying to pass a bill or something like that would institute all school lunches to be free no matter what.
That would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody gets to eat no matter what. How crappy is the food going to become at that point? let's hope really they'll.
It's not going to be the stuff we're shipping out of that warehouse.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff definitely did not.
I think that's where the PTA comes in. We just need enough angry moms.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They can change anything.
Absolutely.
Some schools already do that. We got a Letitia saying that some schools already do that. Yeah, I think. But a lot of those are, I think they're trying to make it statewide to where it's every single one of them. That would be amazing. The whole state just said, here's free food for everybody.
Well, maybe it's just California trying to be like, we're not as bad as you guys think we are. Look. We'll feed the kids.
We're making lots of money now. I'm sure because of the legalizations. I mean, these other states haven't figured this out yet. That can help so many things.
They're figuring it out. They're just taking their
sweet time. Just like with anything, it's time to get it perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we haven't been to Mars yet, right? Because we haven't figured out the perfect way to build.
Well, it's not about figuring out how to build. This is actually something I delve in a lot, is space exploration and where to go next, and actually talking about Mars. It's the ability to like know what we have to build. Obviously, we don't really know what Mars is like. We've never really been there. We got a rover there that tells us stuff, but we don't know what the atmosphere is like. We don't know what building on the soil is going to be like.
The years of like deterioration, like rust and things like that. And
you think about it. I mean, just to build a house, how many
different people?
Yeah, how many different people and big loads of things are involved in that? Now you're sending all that up in a spaceship, and you have to have the ability to transport all those people and have it not take forever and stuff like that.
And we just need a really awesome 3D printer.
India is going back to the moon. I read about that a couple weeks ago.
Back to the moon? India's gone to the moon already?
I don't think they've gone to the moon at all. I mean, us as a human race, India is going to go back.
There we go.
Moon. But yeah, nobody else did it. I mean, what? Nobody.
Can you get a flying carpet to the moon, or do you have to?
I've always asked, like, what's the point of like going to the moon?
To
What's there? And there's a
just to say you did it.
There's a whole bunch of metal.
It's just to say you did it, right? Just it's one of those things. I did it.
Like, what's the point of colonizing it and saying like putting our flag there?
You don't want to colonize it. Then that's just going to throw off the balance
Someone's
of
do it, though.
The whole point of colonizing other planets is again back to the trees.
Estate, bro.
Yeah,
we don't want to do our moon.
You know, the first.
There's supposed to be a bunch of metal there, though.
Yeah, leave it there, because once you start picking from the moon, tidal waves. There's like this whole cause and effect.
By then we'll have colonized a bunch of other planets, and we'll know how to do this.
Yeah, colonizing other planets
just take
is
enough
different.
to make it look like a thumbnail.
Just look, it's always crescent. It's just hanging out in the atmosphere. That would be
for sure.
Good. Anything going on in the chat tonight? What we got? We got 4 people in here. We know we got a YouTube personality. We got Letitia. We got Chad. You got 1. So there's our 4. So we know our crew tonight. Yeah, the butterflies. The butterflies can go all the way to outer space. I believe that. The butterfly effect, because that is a legit thing. That is going to travel the cosmos.
Butterflies?
Yeah, the butterfly effect. Inward and no more California. I mean, that's not.
Well, California is like always the first thing to go. No matter what disaster happens, California's going.
They could use the water right now anyway, probably.
Yeah, put out all them fires.
That's where they're probably going to plant all those trees. We were discussing that. Put those 20 million trees.
Plant them there, because where else do we need trees right now?
I mean, I was saying, there's how many acres of burned down forests and stuff. Hey, guys in California, get on that 20 million trees, please. Thank you.
$1, 1 tree.
I just hope they're not like.
You don't need a cheeseburger.
Planting them like in Yellowstone National Forest. It's like, okay, well, that's fine, but
maybe it's just you give $1 and you're allowed to step outside and plant a tree anywhere you want.
California really needs them right now.
So who's wanting to talk about what? What do you guys want to chat about? We were looking up topics, trying to keep it interesting. It's very difficult because we're just going to talk about our own stories. Things are pretty chill this week. Nothing over the top exciting in my world. My son's awesome, but I already knew that. Read the story about how the state underneath the ocean has eroded and the ground underneath it. That's not very positive.
Yeah.
Is that what he's...
We're not trying to hate on your subject or anything. That is definitely a very good subject. But
is that good?
We're just kind of like a live channel. Like we're not trying to research the...
I had not researched that, no. If you want to talk about...
Yeah, I mean, if you have something to say about it, absolutely.
Yeah. If you know anything about, do we need to prepare? Do we need to buy a bunker?
Yeah.
I want to get a shelter. I've always wanted a shelter underground.
I know nothing about being prepared. So if you got something to say,
you just get some seeds, some water, and some toilet paper, and you're good. Right? Get a knife.
That sounds like your last rites.
I was gonna say you're patronizing some of your reviewers.
What's the new battery thing? How about the new battery that you could run your car for 1,200 miles, and it's environmentally safe? That would be amazing. What car is that? Is that a Tesla? Is this a Tesla thing? Our vehicles could get like 100 miles to the gallon. He's saying 1,200. It's a battery, environmentally safe battery that you can run. No, a guy in Europe made it. Well, that makes sense. And dude in America wouldn't make that because you can't make any money off of that.
For sure. Yeah, we're definitely trying to cover news stories like this.
We don't read the news. Hey, Kat, look, there we got another viewer out there. What's up, girl? Give me something positive to talk about. She's always got something positive to talk about.
For sure.
She's got a little girl. She's around and smiles all the time because it's healthy for you, and she maintains a positive attitude. That was her.
Oh
Yeah. So
yeah. Hey.
So we're just chatting. 10 minutes in, we're not talking about anything. We've talked about
Save the trees.
the trees
In
the subscription.
in the subscription. Check out the subscription.
description.
Teamtrees.org.
Teamtrees.org.
See how you can help and maybe get behind the movement. That'd be super awesome.
Life ain't shit. If life wasn't here, you would be shit. So you're going to be okay. I know you are. Don't give me that attitude. It's going to be all right.
For sure. I mean, I've definitely heard somebody put it this way before. You know, life's kind of like a video game in a sense. And if you played a video game and there was no challenge to it whatsoever, just like it said, hey, go here, get this. Okay, now take this, go there. All right, do this to defeat this in one move.
And then you win. Yeah.
And then you win, and it's over. I mean, what's the fun in that, right?
So we always talk about this on this show because that's what we do, that balance. Mm-hmm. So you have, once you get those bad moments, the moment those good things come around, you're so much more appreciative to take in those things and be happy. Like Kat specifically, I know all the time I see all those things on your Facebook about the moments you shared in the past, about your little girl and all this, that, and the other. So it's those little moments like that are so much more amazing because the day before sucked, or you got a flat tire, or your boyfriend was dick, or you got cut in line at the grocery store, or whatever. Your boss was not nice to you, but that stuff doesn't go away. And tomorrow it's going to be just like that, and the day after. But it just turns those good moments into so much better.
For sure.
So much more appreciative.
I mean, you definitely gotta, accept that there's not fun stuff to deal with. Like me personally right now. My neighbor, oh my God, for some odd reason, thinks that I freaking broke into his house and stole his stuff. And I'm like, dude.
If you're going to steal from somebody, breaking into your neighbor's house is like, hey, rule number one, don't. That's like,
yeah, that's what I even told him. Like, he unfortunately has my number, and in the one phone call we had about it, I was like, bro, even if I did steal something, I'm not gonna piss where I eat. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna rob my neighbor that's literally right next door. Like, I live in an apartment complex, and the doors are separated by like literally a door jam. Pretty much. Like you couldn't even stand in the space that our doors are separated by. So that's super awesome. And
see, that's hilarious. Kat was saying that she made a bunch of people smile because she was singing in the middle of Walmart. I remember.
Hey.
See, that's funny. And then Chad apparently fell down some stairs.
Oh, Chad.
What? He said he made people laugh because it was funny because he wiped out a kid. So what? I don't know.
What?
See, it's perspective. Sometimes it's perspective, and the way you look at things, it's not the same.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, it could be a positive.
You made some people laugh, wiped out a kid, 50-50 chance.
Maybe the kid was a jerk. Yeah, like maybe the kid just kicked a puppy. Maybe you had just saved another puppy.
But mom, and then you just wipe them out.
Boom! You stopped that mom from slapping that kid across the face. You did it for her.
Oh man.
And you're in Branson. Well, that's awesome. In Branson, enjoying your Branson shows. What's in Branson? What do they got out there?
Chet says, oh my God, that sounds like your mom's old neighbor's adult son blaming all the kids for stealing. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
What happened there?
Listen, like my mom's old neighbor's adult son blaming all the kids for stealing. Which old neighbor? I know what you're talking about. Halloween Fest. That's awesome. You should go check out Yakov Smirnov. He's out there in Branson. In Soviet Russia, Road Fork, you. So Dollar City has some big Halloween fest. Yeah, we went to a haunted house the other day. That was pretty cool.
The one on the right that had the pickup.
I think I remember that one. The Neva, calling out names here. She's old now. They were old back then. Yeah. See.
Yep.
Hey, there's Candy. Candy's involved.
Hey, Candy. What's
DC's
up,
here. You know DC.
Yes.
Yeah, we always got blamed for all sorts of stuff back in the neighborhood. We would build the forts in the trees and play in construction houses and I set the street on fire one time with a jar of kerosene. That was fun. We had a BB gun war. Got the police called on us. Nobody got hurt. It was just kids being kids, boys specifically.
For sure.
What do you got? It looks like you want to say something.
Oh no, I was just
I give up looking up
watching.
articles.
Yeah, I get.
You trying to find positive stuff?
I was like scientific achievements, and then I couldn't find anything. So I was like environmental scientific achievements, articles.
You can look at a 3D view of the Hadron Collider over in Switzerland.
Hey,
if you want to see that.
That thing's actually really cool.
That is really cool.
If you are into science at all, you should check that
out. You
to
want learn about black holes and smashing atoms together to try to create a black hole in the middle of our front yard.
That was the last cool thing they did. It was back in June. Was they took a picture of a mock black hole. They created a miniature black hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I believe they did. Yeah, we all woke up and we're breathing. That is the best. It's
definitely very positive.
It wouldn't be this. What do you got?
Mr. Chad over there says your brother hooked up a paintball gun into his car and was shooting others with it.
That's right. Driving down the street, shooting people with a paintball gun.
Oh, my God. I used to dream of that all the time.
Yeah.
I had, and this will probably come up sometime in the future because I'll get one if I ever become successful. But my very first car was a 1991 Ford Festiva, and I freaking loved that thing. And if somebody came up to me right now and said, any car in the world right now, I'd be like, go find me the most pristine 1991 Ford Festiva.
And hook up a paintball gun to the front of it.
If you've ever owned one, you understand. You understand. And if you've never owned one, find one and drive it, and you will understand. But I took the little windshield washer fluid thing because in my area, for some reason, people just decided to take their time crossing the street. Like it was just leisure time, bro, in the middle of the road. And I hooked it up right next to the emblem in the grill up there. And when they'd be taking their time crossing the street, I'd shoot them with the little water.
That's a good idea. That's hilarious.
It was great.
That's a good idea. I haven't even thought of that. I just want to get a really loud horn just to freak people out.
Oh, that's fun too.
We used to have bottle rocket wars back. You ever do that? That's fun. You take a whole grill, you stick them in a tube, and then you take a bottle of, or a can of Aquanet was the best. The hairspray. Remember that Aquanet from the 90s? Just burn a hole in the ozone, and then you take a lighter and you just light that whole thing on fire 144 times.
You take a lighter because his pants are on fire.
Just dip them upside down and pour it on the gross.
My friend used to have a minivan and he took out the benches in the middle so you could open the doors, and at night we'd troll neighborhoods with the doors open like we're in a helicopter with paintball guns, bottle rockets, rocks, eggs. I am messing up stuff. I am doing a bit of ratchet stuff.
Right. I've only been in one neighborhood paintball war, and I don't know how they start. But if you ever get the opportunity to join one and you have a paintball gun, you need to do it. This is like the funnest thing in the world. I don't know how to describe it, but one day I saw like 3 or 4 cars driving down the street in my neighborhood shooting paintballs at each other. I had a paintball gun, and we went for it. And
just jump in. That's how you start. You don't really start. It's like a food fight. It just happens.
Next thing I know, you can't turn a single corner in this like 9x9 block neighborhood without running into somebody that was shooting at you. And people were like pulling over at houses because, everybody lived in the neighborhood, pulling over at houses and washing their windshields off and stuff like that. And then going back out there. Like, it's pretty fun.
That's hilarious.
You need to watch out for the people who have like paint grenades and paint bazookas, paint chain guns, and all this other crazy garage experiments.
Just hook it up on the top of the car. That'd be awesome.
Back in the day, Tippmann 500, that was my go-to gun.
Man.
You could customize it to look like any real gun. The website had all the mods. You could get an AK-47.
These guys were deep into
Tommy guns.
I never got that deep into
setup. They would just change the hand grip and the barrel.
Yeah.
Or
I didn't know there was a paintball in Springdale.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. There's paintball around here.
I didn't know they were that active. I mean, the one up in Kansas City, that in the caves, that was really cool. The beggars up there, it was really cool. There was cars and like old broke down buses and stuff you could jump in and out of. So it was really fun up there.
We still need to eventually create that, like you were talking about out here
Oh
in
yeah.
the woods.
Oh man, that would be
Yeah,
great.
that-
There's so much woods. We could do so many things. We just need to get some
Just get
land.
like a 40-acre property. And
We
just
get enough
set up
community
for that.
out here. We're going to put all our money together, and we're going to get 100 acres, and everybody can pick your corner, whoever puts in their money, and you do whatever you want.
Right.
It's
you already
our
know I
land.
want to put a house on my little corner.
Oh yeah, well we're going to
Oh,
build
yeah,
something.
absolutely.
I'm having a little
Yeah.
tiny corner with a little tiny fence.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
just
a little quarter acre, and be like, this is mine.
Little 2-bedroom.
Do not shoot this.
Yeah. Once I step off my property, I'm free range. If I have my gun in my hand, then we just have 4-wheelers and ride to each other's. Then we have a little like a middle community section where everybody can just go to and have turkey or deer. Whatever we kill, fish.
I don't know.
If we're gonna be so fancy, we should eat duck.
All right.
Oh man.
How do you get a duck?
Hold on.
Very easily.
If we're talking fancy, I want prawns. Okay.
All right. How are we gonna get prawn in Arkansas?
I don't know if I want it.
We're gonna have
No, we're in Montana. Where are we at?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
No. Minnesota.
Minnesota.
We're in Minnesota.
North Dakota.
Michigan.
Look up Wild World Paintball.
Tacos and tequila.
on it.
Why
Well, bring
world
some tacos
paintball?
to me. I'll eat some tacos. I would love to eat a taco right now.
All the way
Is that a metaphor?
Michigan.
I think it is.
Are we in Michigan?
Yeah, it started with an M, I thought.
If we were going to be anywhere, let's go to Montana. I do
Does
like
it have to be an M state? Can we just not pick another letter in the alphabet?
It's not Maryland. I hate that.
Screw it. We're in Canada.
Oh yeah, we're in Canada. So you guys want to come to the house? We can drink moose vodka. And, wait, does they have what is that?
I don't know.
Moose food?
I would totally wait. What? See, now they're just getting dirty. I can't repeat what she's saying. Talking
Oh.
about eating tacos.
I'll repeat.
This is positive. That's very positive of me.
We're
We all
gonna
love
do this.
tacos.
I love tacos.
I like
Shit out of some
muffins.
tacos.
I like chicken thighs. Oh, are they escaping? I think my neighbors are moving out back to South America.
Whoa.
We've discovered they're not from the north part of America.
Nice.
Montana, Nebraska. Oh, wait, that's the end. We can't go there.
Food is positive. That is very true.
I love food. I'm hungry.
You know who loves food more than anything? And I'm starting to learn this after like 30 years of life is women. Like if a woman has a problem, 9 times out of 10, you can fix that problem with food. Like it's just what type of food that moment requires.
But getting to that is the difficult part. It's like breaking open a safe, just like any conversation.
What do you want to eat? I don't know.
You choose when you choose.
I don't want to eat that.
It's not what they want to eat.
We
that
just had
matters,
that, like,
it's what
3
they
days
don't
ago.
want to eat.
Right.
That's what matters.
Right.
Once you figure that out.
We just get a checklist for every question.
Oh, you know how long that checklist would have to be? Like the 40-page waiver for McKinney Manor.
That's exactly what we're trying to do here, young lady. I know we're 7 episodes deep and you haven't really caught on to our theme. But that's it. That's the thing. Do that.
That's exactly
This
what
is
we were trying to
Friday.
achieve,
This is
Kat.
feel good. We're not cursing. You see my shirt? It's white. Yin and yang.
Self-care. I get that. I
Yeah.
do get
So that's
that.
why we're here. Positive stuff. Talk about these positive stories.
Yeah, we're still working on it. Like he said, we're on episode 7.
Episode 7.
We're
this is
trying
beginning.
to build our fan base and find our direction.
We hit 7 people just a minute ago, and this is the most viewers we've had.
We're still trying. We're trying to get,
Celebration.
Yeah.
get excited for double.
Yeah, we wanna
digits.
hit
If
number
we ever
10.
hit 10, we will lose our
A bottle of
minds.
champagne.
Hey, right?
There's champagne.
I could.
Oh, okay.
We'll save it for next week.
It's in the other fridge on the southeast wing. Remember?
Oh, yeah. In my giant mansion.
Yeah.
Consuela! Stop throwing the laundry. Give me some Cavassier. Ooh.
She's nice.
Yeah, she's So what do you want to talk about, Kat? Bring some of these stupid pranks. All right, what do we want to prank?
Oh, we're pranking people?
Yeah,
You
let's
do
prank
prank
people.
phone calls.
On to who? At 9:30 at night. I'm asleep.
Uh,
Or everybody's either asleep or drunk.
We need a soundboard.
yes.
Call local businesses.
We want to get a phone line so you people can call in and tell us your crap.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
If you know my
we
phone
can
number.
we can also use the phone line to prank call businesses with soundboards.
Yes. We connect 2 Chinese restaurants.
That's a pretty good idea.
Classic Arnold.
Hello. This is no go. No, that's a good idea. We can call Pizza Hut and order QVC products.
Hello. I just seen the ring.
I want the rubies. The ring with the rubies. This is Bethel.
The lady.
We are being positive.
What happened in Boston?
She's buying rubies. It's extremely positive. Rubies are good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You can trade them for silk in India.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're talking about. We're almost 30 minutes into this. I don't know if we've made a point yet.
Yes, we have. Save the trees.
Save the trees.
Teamtrees.org. Go donate.
Go donate. Teamtrees.org.
And whoever donates the most, just send us a screenshot, and we'll buy you a shirt from your favorite grocery store.
Yes.
Yes. Your favorite. Oh.
What? Whoa. Call the forest.
See, these people are trying to get us in trouble.
I
What are they doing over there? Is they moving their couches?
don't know.
Do you hear that? Consuelo's out there with Jose, and they're moving my furniture. All right. This is a good show.
We're doing great tonight.
So
We're
what-
doing
what-
so great tonight.
What else do we want to chit-chat about? Anything good? So why are we supposed to talk about trees? It's Save the Trees. We talked about in the first segment. You immersed the first 10 minutes.
It's all right. We can go ahead and talk about it. So what's going on right now is a bunch of YouTubers and famous people, because the Amazon is burnt down and we've lost a lot of trees, are trying to help the Arbor Day Foundation, I believe it is, plant more trees. So they're trying to get $20 million donated to the Arbor Day Foundation. And the Arbor Day Foundation has agreed to plant 1 tree for every $1 that gets donated. So, and also obviously try to inspire people to start their own branches. Yeah, start their own branches, and maybe get like things going on in their own community, and you can go out and
Branch out.
plant trees wherever.
Leaf a tree anywhere you need to.
But yeah, that's what's going on. Say the trees.
Would you try to do this?
I mean, hey, I would plant a tree if somebody tells me where to plant it.
Yeah, the roots have to start somewhere.
Mhm.
It starts with you. Save the trees.org.
Every guy wants to talk about their wood stories.
I helped a guy pick up his wood one time.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't sticky. We were driving, and he had a giant bundle of wood in the back of his truck, and it all fell out at a red light.
Oh,
So I pulled over at a stop light, and me and my brother, Dizzy, got out and helped him with his wood problem. And we saved his trees. I'm sure he was very happy for that because he said thank you.
speaking of Consuelo, and don't ask me how this rounds out, but there was that one time we were working down in Kansas, and there was that lady that was stuck in the middle of the road.
That was Columbus. Ohio. Wasn't that Ohio?
Was that in Ohio?
That might have been Ohio.
Oh man, yeah. But this lady ran out of gas in the middle of the road or something, and we pushed her to the nearest.
Nobody was pulling over. Like,
Yeah,
we were there for a while.
So we watched her, like we seen it going on as we were pulling through the intersection, and then we
Just trying to turn left, and people just going around it.
Yeah, and everybody's just pulling around. Nobody like stopped and said anything or nothing. So we're like, all right, well, we're gonna go run out in the middle of the street and help get this lady out of here. And much like, no offense, Miss Consuelo over here, she didn't speak a lot of English. So like, after
No
we pushed her-
comprende.
Yeah, after we pushed her out of the street, she had to give us $20.
I think it was more than 20. I don't know.
It
She
was
had a bundle of money.
Yeah,
in
she had
her
a
hand.
bundle of money and just like pulled a couple bills off it and tried to hand it to us, and we're like, no, like that is not necessary.
That wasn't
just
what we were
wanted
doing
you to
that
be
for.
safe And
what we were hoping for, she was like some Mexican mob boss's daughter. He calls her up. He flies his helicopter over and takes us to his island somewhere and like gives us 3 wishes or something, you know. Rub his belly. The genie pops out.
Well, dang, Mr. Chad over there. He said, I don't even care at this point. Let us all die. Environmental problems solved.
I like the grapes idea.
Hey, grapes are important too. I think Napa's got that covered, though. I don't know. Hey, you better watch out. Maybe it's burnt down. California is just going to hell.
Homie claws. Why does that sound familiar?
It does sound familiar. I feel like I've probably heard this too.
Well, I don't think the wine's going anywhere if you're saving those grapes.
Yeah, no, it'll be all right. They'll just plant them somewhere else.
Homie claws.
So is that a inside?
Yes, yes. In living color.
That's
Homie the Clown.
Homie the clown.
Yeah.
Homie don't play at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that positive? We're not even into Halloween yet. What about Halloween stuff? Oh, this is a Halloween episode.
This was going to be originally the Halloween episode.
Because we are like right before Halloween.
Oh, you need a mask.
I need a mask. I have 3 of them.
Which one do you want? You want the red one?
We can sure. I don't know. Do I need a mask for this?
I don't know.
You see what the Halloween episode?
I don't know.
One of them doesn't have batteries. That one does have batteries.
The red one?
No, this one right here. Like if I put this on.
How's that going to look in
Live shot.
I don't know.
All right.
What is going on here?
Some crazy purge stuff.
Hey,
Oh yeah, boy!
here we
Happy
go.
Halloween.
Hey, get them,
All right.
buddy.
What do you want to talk about?
We are back up to 7.
Turn this off real quick.
That's what we needed.
Whoa.
Is that better?
Man, let's see.
All right. So Halloween stuff.
Oh, it's crazy.
What do you guys want to talk about? Remember back in the day when you used to just go for blocks and blocks with your family or your brothers, and you were in charge of your siblings, and you're just in charge, told not to lose them.
Yes.
But you went so far away, it
Yeah.
didn't even matter. You just went away.
Yeah, and like 30, 45 minutes later, you finally caught up with your parents, and it was always
Thank
good.
God I survived another
And there was a crap load of candy. We would just sit there just in the living room and try to go through it. And of course, you know, Dad, the reason you were going through it is so Dad could pick out his favorite piece of candy. Everybody gets one.
Mm-hmm.
You get one, you go to bed, and then he goes
Right.
through finds all the things you would.
Absolutely. Yeah, Miss Candy there said they got their costumes today. They're doing the Addams Family. Very nice.
That's
very
adorable.
nice.
That's cute.
Oh, he says I don't want to give seizures anymore.
Yeah, I'll turn it down. Anybody freaking out? Epileptic fits?
There it is. All right. I think that looks better anyways. That's cool.
Yeah.
You're right.
So this is my costume. Well, not really. This is the Dexter's ninja mask costume. I don't really have one.
I mean, you do have one.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Out of consensus, and this is totally like off topic, but kind of talking about the Halloween thing. Has anybody here heard of the McKinney Manor Haunted House?
Holy crap. Have you heard of this?
No, I have not.
This is incredible. This is one of the most insane things.
Coming back live here.
One of the most insane things I think you've ever seen. You all should look this up. McKinney, McKanney Manor. There's tons of videos about this. It is essentially a place where people get tortured of their own volition.
Yeah, like you totally choose to go here. And
You have to go through a psychiatric background check. You have to go through a drug screening. You have to be approved by him. You have to sign a 40-page waiver. And it's the most insane haunted house in the United States. And if you survive this and make it through the whole night,
You get a T-shirt.
you get $20,000.
Yeah, you get $20,000 and a T-shirt from your favorite local grocery store.
Before you go in, you have to watch a 2-hour preemptive video, which I watched a lot of. And it shows all the people quitting and everybody failing because he buries you alive. He covers you up and masks you, and
Okay, see that's.
he cuts your fingernails off and
yeah.
cuts
I
your
feel,
hair
like,
out.
I feel like there's a lot I can do, but the minute you said buried alive, I'm like, no, I can't.
Yeah,
That's
like
a little much.
yeah, this,
He's even said in a lot of the videos that you will leave with bumps, bruises, scrapes.
yeah. So I have to sign the waiver.
Possibly broken bone.
He says in the video, if you come here for the money, you're going to fail immediately. Like, there's no point.
Correction. It's McCamey.
McCamey. I'm sorry, McCamey.
McCamey. And
McCamey?
that's spelled McCamey.
M-E-Y. I'm sorry.
What if you get close to winning the money? Do they just like up the ante on you?
Probably.
Well,
Just waterboard them.
Yeah.
Start waterboarding.
Actually,
They do that.
That was in the video. It simulated waterboarding. Like,
Yeah,
they were just like ducking
stuff over the face,
water.
and yeah.
But yeah, like they definitely go pretty hard, and the waiver is no joke. Like
Yeah.
he's got videos on his channel of people talking about what they went through, and
Yeah, nobody has ever
again,
made it to the $20,000
nobody's ever-
in the 8
whole-
to 10 years.
the whole thing is about 8 to 10 hours long. So it's not just like, oh, you're walking through this haunted house. Like they're really going in on you.
Which the entire staff are all POW survivors. Or
Well,
something.
so most of them have been through it themselves. Like two of
Yeah.
the biggest guys there, like one guy, they showed the video of him. He was throwing up on himself. He's like hanging his arms up, like he was a big dude with beard and like a woodsman. He crying and throwing up on himself. This is intense. One of the most intense things I've ever seen. It's unbelievable. Yeah, you get a huge cash prize of $20,000 if you can make it.
Look it up, Miss Candy, and please tell me just one video, and let's hear this. How do you feel the few states that are saying if you're above like 8
Have you
or
heard of this?
something, you can't.
A lot of
trick or
East Coast
treat.
states.
If you're out past a certain time, you get fines.
They were saying they were arresting kids at the age of over 12
Yeah,
and giving them fines for trick or treating.
I know.
That's
we're-
beyond ridiculous.
Past what time though? What's the curfew?
Well, some
About
places
8 or
curfew.
so.
Some places are age. It's an age thing.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean,
8 o'clock
what is
is-
an 8-year-old supposed to walk around with his ID and be like, "Yeah, I'm only 8."
That's another thing too. Is the last couple of Halloweens I've been noticing, like no matter where you're at, they kind of suck lately. The
Yeah.
last two got rained out.
Yes, they all kind of been
So that's
sucking
what I'm wondering
recently.
this year is if it's going to get rained out.
That's why we keep doing these little random things around Halloween because you get piles of candy, so we at least get something out of these little haunted houses and these little trick or treats.
So it's like there's no reason to make the holidays suck even more.
No candy, that's for real.
I
Like
feel like less and less people are doing.
some of
it
these
nowadays
places
anyway.
are just not letting you stay out trick or treating. And
Man, I wish I would see some unjust shit like that go down. 'Cause
Oh,
I tell you what, man, I don't care if you're 3 or 33. If you come to my door dressed up and you say trick or treat, I will give you candy.
Yeah. In
Like,
fact, I saw a thing about these buckets with special needs. They're blue Halloween buckets that if you see someone that looks like an adult but is carrying this bucket, they have special needs. Give them candy. That's what the point of it is. Like, yeah, that is really very stupid.
It's very ridiculous.
It's very stupid.
Correct.
It's extremely stupid.
I've never heard of
but-
such a crazy thing.
Welcome to the future.
Woohoo, 2019,
Well, in
baby.
5 years, we're going to be trick or treating on VR sets. So
Yeah,
it's not even
yeah.
going to matter. We're going to be
You're just gonna stand there with a bucket of candy
an
and
Oculus trick or treat.
Yeah, and it drops in every time. you say
Simulating.
trick or treat.
This one's got fake poison.
Yeah. This one's got good drugs.
What are you going to dress up as? I don't know. And you just VR your.
Halloween used to be my favorite holiday. It's just
I just want to decorate.
1 out of 4 houses do it now.
Yeah.
Probably even less than that. I don't understand why. Like no one's getting into it.
Yeah. It's been kind of silly, but it's I don't know. There's always going to be controversy with every holiday for the rest of our lives because as soon as I don't know.
Doing adult stuff for Halloween. Remember adult parties for Halloween?
No, I've never been to a real adult party for Halloween. I want to go to
I
an
feel like they don't exist anymore.
actual. Like, is there one tomorrow night? Anybody know of a Halloween adult party tomorrow night? Because that would be an awesome thing. What's tomorrow night?
That's Saturday.
Let's all get together and have a Halloween party.
Halloween's gonna be Thursday next week.
Yeah, that's why it's stupid. It's
So
always in the middle of the week.
Mm-hmm.
early research says a town in Canada banned anyone older than 16, which is very shocking because Canada's thought to be like
But
really
also
cool.
over 16. That's yeah.
You're in
That's
2 years
okay.
you can drink, but if you're caught trick or treating,
You can't have candy.
Right? No doubt. That's so crazy.
What if I'm a war vet and I want to go trick or treating?
Right? Like maybe I
I fought for this country so you can be free to eat Snickers bars.
didn't.
I should be free to also eat Snickers bars.
some reports that places in Texas are
Candy,
getting teens from 13 to 18.
Candy says that y'all want to go to a gay bar.
Hey,
Nice. I bet you they have the best candy there.
Dude, they do. I've been there several times.
I mean, it's shaped like penises, but it's definitely
Yeah,
the
dick
best.
candy. Plenty of plenty of D&B candy.
That's it.
Hey, Matt,
Good night.
how do you find a
Well, that's our
child?
first moderator.
What did you just say? Hold on.
Which part? Are you reading the chat?
Oh, I thought you said find. I was like, what?
I thought she said find a child. Give me your allowance.
How do you-
This was like I said. We should have said fine. F-I-N-E.
C4 is having a Halloween party tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the one we were just talking about. C4 is a gay bar. Don't want to go? Let's go. We can walk up in there as a bunch of. We'll dress up as straight men.
How do you dress up as a straight man?
We'll just walk in and they'll know.
Yeah.
No.
The ceilings are kind of low in that place, or at least
For
I
you?
think it was. Yeah. Last year, I went with them last year, and like their makeshift spider webs was like catching me in the face. 'Cause it's really tall. See, so y'all remember that, ladies? I was with you last year at that place. It's actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
They have a
No,
karaoke
I've heard it's
section.
always actually really entertaining.
They have an outside section. We could totally go if y'all want to go. Yeah, everybody's offended at something.
I'm offended right now.
I'm offended that you just brought that up.
I'm offended that you're offended. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm offended that you guys aren't at teamtrees.org. Donate.
Give out hugs and candy. I don't think you want to give hugs to your trick or treater.
I'm not hugging.
I don't know.
Buddy.
Trick or treat. Oh, come here, kids.
Yeah, the cops are coming.
Yeah.
There's no way you can talk.
The guy drew up his clown trying to hug me. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna go. He wanted to give me a candy bar and a hug. Yeah, that's not gonna go over very well. Your house is gonna be banned real quick.
There's gonna be a police officer parked out front. Just keep moving.
I still want to come up with. Maybe I shouldn't say this live because hey, Eminem's here. But it's an idea for a trick or treat app that legit. If you want to give out candy, you just push a button on your house. You can light up your house so you can see which streets have the most lit up, so you can know which streets to go down. And if you're not giving out candy, you don't even know to download the app. But you can. And if you leave your house, you just turn the little button off, and now your house doesn't have the little green light anymore, so people know not to.
Which I hate that when people have their porch light on, you go to knock on their door and they're like, "We don't have any candy. We're not doing it this
Just
year."
turn it off.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
One day. Just
I don't
one
want
day.
I don't want intruders coming to my house. It's like, then turn off your light. They won't come to your house.
What's up, Eminem? Thanks for joining. We hit 8 people. Look at that.
We need 2
3.
more.
2 more for the
I don't count you.
Oh yeah, we don't count me, and I guess
Well,
we
I'll
really-
count the YouTube personality just because they come with it.
Yeah,
It's like the picture in the frame you get. That's your new family until you fill that frame.
they're forced to watch it.
Yeah.
So
They have to watch though.
yeah, so you might as well just sit back and enjoy.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
Kat says, why not have an adult
I
Halloween
see
where you go
it.
door to door and pass out small bottles of alcohol instead of candy?
But you know how much that would cost? Like, you could really only do that.
You can do a block party
And
situation.
I know so many people who would drive across town to come to my.
I have always wanted to throw a block party.
You haven't.
We're throwing big house parties like that house I had.
The
That,
only hard thing is getting everyone in the block.
I'll get everybody in there. Then we're gonna fence off your.
Well, that's the thing is,
Yeah.
if you can get everyone to agree, like they'll give you like, I think you can call like, I don't know who you
Sponsors?
call. You call someone in the city who like you let them know. I'm not sure if it's the police or anything.
Yeah.
I think you do have to talk. to
Mars,
the
I'm not on the block.
Well, they'll put up cones,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
so like people can't even drive through. So
Well,
they can, like,
Baby
literally
Mama
hang
is.
out
They're
in
doing
the
that
street.
on her street tomorrow. Actually,
I saw
That's what's up.
another neighborhood that I was driving through here in Montana, where
Hey, Chad says
We had
he's
it-
throwing one next summer. That's what's up.
trailer park block
there's like a
party.
whole cul-de-sac shut off. with
Yeah.
cones.
In the gate
So you can
too.
just get drunk and like pass out in the street if you want.
Part of why I want to build my own community is for that exact reason. When we have our land as a community, there will be our own streets and our own street
I
names.
bet you we
And,
could buy cones on Amazon.
Oh yeah, you can
Support
buy.
Jeff Bezos. Make him #1 again, guys.
Yes. Hey, if you didn't hear, Jeff Bezos just lost a lot of money, I guess, because the stock's plummeted, and we need to help him out.
I don't feel bad.
Oh,
His wife took a lot of money.
Also, don't feel bad. We've already went over this.
Yeah, I know.
You have choices.
Ridley says hi.
Hi, Ridley.
But remember, now that he's number 2, Bill Gates is number 1. So let's support Jeff Bezos and let's get
Where's
traffic
Elon
cones on
Musk?
Amazon.
Let's support me. Let's get me to number 1.
Yeah, hey, please send in your
I want
donations.
to do better than better. Okay, yeah, send the donations. We want to beat Bill Gates. Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Yes. And
By
Jeff Bezos,
donations.
if you
Could you
hear
imagine
us,
if we became the richest people in the world?
Because of that right there.
Because-
Can you hashtag that right now for me? And like,
I don't know.
how do we do that? We need
It's
more
already
technical. Like,
covered
where
a
are we?
bit.
Where
She took like $37 billion, which caused it to drop. No big deal. So.
If you take $37 out of my $100, I'm angry. If you take $37 billion out of my $100 billion, I close the door and I walk away and go back to my $63 billion.
What's important is Bill Gates is number 1 again. And
Yeah.
He's been the champ for 24 years up until Jeff Bezos came around.
Well, I think Bill
That's
Gates
not
is
cool.
doper anyways.
Yeah, did you hear that he was making his children get jobs, like legit jobs,
Yeah.
like crap jobs, like we all had to go through.
Yeah.
But that's good.
Keep 'em
That's,
grounded.
yeah, like
For sure.
born into millionaire.
I mean, you can't just let them, think they're entitled and stuff like that. I mean, if I had money, I would definitely make my kids learn the value.
Earn it. Yeah, you're gonna get a job. I had
Before you get your small loan of $1 million.
My first job was $4.50 an hour.
Trump really did that to his kids. That's kind of crazy.
That's pretty legit.
I don't know.
Wait. Did he make him work for his company? Because that's different.
Yeah, that's kind
That's a
of
little
That
different.
doesn't count. If you're
Nah.
like working in the mailroom of my company.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates. See?
Hashtag save the trees.
Can I put my cash tag on there so you could send money to?
Yeah. GR.
No, it's I
I
changed it, didn't I?
don't know.
John Doe
You might have
with
to go
DOW.
Man.
Block party.
Donate, and next episode we'll have better lighting.
No, yeah. If we get enough money, I'm gonna have a block party, and I'll pay for y'all's tickets and food.
Yeah, you guys can just show up, and we'll just throw a Courtney G Spot block party.
It'll be the G spot.
Hey,
All my G's will be there.
We're going to have live guests.
Live guests. We're gonna get Will Smith and Seth Rogen
hey, Seth Rogen,
Oh, Snoop Dogg.
and Snoop Dogg
Do anything for Vibrant.
and
Whoa.
Tupac. I'm bringing Tupac back.
Hey,
Yeah, because we all know he's still alive.
yeah, he's just.
He still put out albums.
SoundCloud now.
He's just so close. It was a live show on the Sirius XM.
yeah, straight up.
Oh, this is great. 8 people. Look at us moving up in the world. Who else got out there
Oh man,
talking some funny stuff?
We need 3 more people. Where you at? Where you at?
What are we doing tonight?
Save the trees.
Where's my cat? He's asleep in the other room.
Yeah, we were
My
actually
child.
talking about that earlier. Like, where is that crazy monster?
No, Chinese food is amazing. That sounds really good right
Who
now.
said that? So let's talk
Cat's talking about Chinese food. I would love to eat some Chinese food right now.
Chinese food is definitely one of my top favorite foods for sure.
But why is it that you eat it and like 30 minutes later,
It's the rice.
is it the rice? Because it
like,
fills
you
up?
never get
it
the
like
rice.
expands in your stomach.
Maybe it's just a small portion.
Well, because most of the noodles are made out of rice too.
Cheating bastard.
They snuck it in there. They put rice in the chicken.
Oh man!
That's why it's called rice pudding.
But I don't know.
I like pot stickers though. That's my go-to.
My girl likes their egg rolls at the pavilion here.
In Montana.
Mm-hmm.
I have not played the new Mortal Kombat, but I've been watching a lot of the fatality. For some reason, have been suggested all over YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Well, currently we've been watching a lot of VR stuff. We definitely want to get into.
Oh, I wanted to have a VR right now, so I just go live in VR. This is some of the funniest crap I've ever seen. Just some of these. Well,
The chat rooms.
the chat rooms,
The chat rooms are insane.
Oh.
insane. Like this. You want to see perverted, weird people. Like, imagine the internet in the beginning. That's what these VR chat rooms are. Just dressing up in these weird little.
Oh my god!
Like those two. You see the one where the two naked dudes are like riding each other on barbells or something, like motorcycles.
What?
We saw that in one of those chats where those two dudes are on all fours and they're like, I don't know. It's just people create these avatars, and
there's other. I don't want to do shout outs for the YouTube channels, but they are hilarious. They do these compilations, and they're pretty funny. They're pretty out there.
I'm gonna shout out
horrifying.
Merp.
Some of them were like
Shout out to Merp TV. Like this dude,
I'm funny.
He's hilarious. He'll never see our videos. I don't give a crap. But this dude, his accent is kind of like an off-brand Borat.
If you go check out Merp TV, shout us out, and maybe he can give us a shout out in his video.
That would be great. But he does a lot of live VR, and we'll have to show you after this. It's hilarious.
It's pretty good.
But the Mortal Kombats do look pretty awesome. Then you can see the progression of the Mortal Kombats over the years to what they used to look like. They show like Liu Kang's bicycle kick and like all over the years and what they progressed to.
But yeah, like she said, they get super crazy.
Brutal.
I've watched compilations before, and yeah, it's just gnarly. But we were just talking about how video games have progressed nowadays, and even playing what is that, Far Cry 5? Yeah,
the newest one. Like just thinking about the detail that goes into just creating the blades of grass. So like we were just pointing out, what was it? A rusty toolbox in the corner. Someone had to spend hours to put a little rust stain on this toolbox in the corner that you're not even going to look at, but it's over in the corner. And if you do look at it for a split second, and then you go about the game. But they spent hours doing that for nothing. It's amazing, the detail in these things nowadays.
And then there's Minecraft.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like,
I saw you post that. I wish I could watch that with.
So.
Anyway, she watched Annabelle.
Yeah,
the new one,
the first one.
I don't know. I haven't seen a horror movie in a while.
I watched it with you. I'm not sure.
Was the original one?
Yeah,
maybe.
8K TVs are supposed to be coming soon.
I saw that
at Redbox.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
I went back and looked that up. That's a recent movie.
Yes. Okay, so the banana splits was a thing back in the 70s or 80s. It was a show.
I watched it at my grandma's house.
They have recently brought this back for a B horror movie that was, I watched this. It was bad. So the banana splits.
Cartoons was the Three Musketeers. I remember that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the banana splits was essentially like a knockoff Showbiz Pizza or a Chuck E. Cheese.
Saturday morning.
But it was, guys in suits. But then now they made an R-rated murderous movie where these guys are coming back because their careers aren't doing good.
But they're not suits; they're animatronics
right.
in the movie.
And then they
which is like the new craze with kids is horror animatronics. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh my god!
Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Chad just said that one. Remember that one?
Yeah.
The best horror movie
ever.
They
have that on Netflix every year.
Oh, killer! You shoot the clowns in the nose and they blow up into popcorn, and they suck the blood out of the dudes. They put cotton candy with the spiral straw. That movie's the best. But it was scary in the 80s. Not anymore. It's not scary.
Remember Chat Roulette?
Chat Roulette? No. I remember talking about or hearing about it. Just a bunch of penises.
Yeah, lots of penises.
But I never got on there because I heard there was just penises.
Yeah, that's
that was not appealing.
That was not what it was.
And if I heard, hey guys, come check out this new restaurant downtown. Oh yeah, what do they got? Lots of penises. I'm not going to go to that new restaurant downtown.
What if it's a gay bar?
I'll go to a gay bar because the penises are tucked away. If I walk in and I'm surrounded by penises, out.
Well, it's Halloween.
Halloweeny. I'm out.
Yeah, no.
Not enough options for me.
Yeah, unfortunately. I wish it could have been what it was supposed to be. I mean, it was like AOL chat, but it was supposed to be more obviously in tune because it was video.
Well, yeah, you can't give people the option to go live on video and not expect just a bunch of like you can't.
Shout out to Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Hey.
We were talking about this. But it's the gay penis that's not threatening, right?
It's the limp.
The limp,
yes.
limp penis is
Yeah.
not threatening.
The lip.
Right. It's the erect one that scares one.
And you know,
Whatever.
actually, on
Is that-
most nude beaches, you can get fined for popping a boner.
Yeah.
How you could
Watch your ass.
just punch it? Stop doing that. I don't want to fight. What was that thing in that you can take a lit cigarette and touch it to your wrist and it'll touch the pain from your erection to your wrist. Was it 40-year-old virgin who was talking about because he took the Viagra and he can't get rid of his all right, what are we talking about?
We went way off.
Being positive.
Save the trees!
Save the trees.
Save the trees, the orgy.
Yeah. Teamtrees.org.
Chad's over here fisting something.
Fist squirt. Hey.
What is happening to tonight's episode?
I don't know, man. I'm feeling like we better bail.
We're positive.
It's very
Everyone's positive right now.
We got 8 people. We're all in here being positive.
9.
Pretty positive.
We are at 9.
We got
Positive.
9?
Oh,
Who else is in here?
Person away.
I saw 9 peek in. All right, they're going to come back and we're going to have to introduce ourselves.
Yep.
Save the trees.
Save the trees.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Teamtrees.org. Yeah, hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Yep.
Send your donations to our GoFundMe page.
You want to put that in the description?
I mean, I don't know how
Your
you.
phone line set up.
Yep.
Cash
You
App.
Start calling in. Yep. Cash App.
Cash App.
John Doe
Yep.
89.
Nope, it's at Great in Bed 81. Two. Want to give me money? Send it there.
Send it there.
Just turn it backwards.
Is that to
Money at GR8NBD81.
Yep.
Cash App. Send me money.
Yep.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Except Bitcoin.
Accepting Bitcoin.
Yeah, all Bitcoins accepted. Do y'all know? Did you see this stuff went over 10,000? Hey, Chad, remember we talking about this?
Mike,
Mike,
did you see that, Mike? Bitcoin's up over
There's some
10,000.
positive stuff.
What is the current number right now?
Positive stuff. 9,600. It dropped back down.
Oh, no.
But that's okay.
Still my timeshare.
Thank you, KuCoin, for the analytics on that.
Kukoi, shout out.
Can donate here.
Yeah. What is the thingy?
Taking all donations. Eventually, we'll have a PO box for you guys. You can
and BD
send us whatever
Cash.
you want.
Donations.
Grandpa's old clamp.
Hashtag B Bill Gates.
Supposed to get to 100,000 in the next 5 years. Or
What is?
I believe he's talking about Bitcoin. Is that correct, Mr. Chad?
Yeah. That's what they keep saying. That's why I have so many shares in this crap. And you should read some of the stuff that I'm reading about the companies that we've invested in. Time and a little bit of money. I'm gonna be rich. Just gotta take some time.
Yep. It's all about waiting. Putting in those good
See, okay, you never backtracking. Cat's still talking about this roulette.
Oh my God,
Chat roulette.
that's so pretty.
Welcome to Dick's Pizzeria. If you like our sausage, you'll love our meatballs.
Who said that?
Cat
Where?
at the bottom of the chat.
Oh man, I'm super lagging. Man. There are all threatening one-eyed people eaters.
I've never witnessed one eat a person before.
Meanwhile, the Mason lights are getting turned off.
I got a joke for you. 2 cannibals are sitting around eating a clown. One stops and turns to the other and says, "This tastes funny to you?"
You're fired.
Just and we're out.
Ah, you guys have a good night.
you need to be shop your local grocery store.com.
Bill Gates. All right, let's go.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates. Get those donations in. Teamtrees.org.
Who's getting spit on?
Whoa.
Oh my God, Cat. Cat, you need to put down the wine.
Yeah, hey.
Jeez.
Cat, you're too positive tonight.
Yeah, that's a little. You're gonna give me some positive vibes. I'm not asking for. Oh well, I am.
Oh, Mike can't use the Cash App. Darn. Sorry,
Oh, that's okay, Mike. We accept cash.
Mike.
Send me your Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I'll give you my wallet address. Hold on a second.
Yeah, you can send your XYO, whatever you got.
I got several wallets.
Mini wallets.
So we hit an hour. 59 minutes and 30 seconds. We're doing good.
We got 9 people one away from our.
Everybody's still talking. Do we keep
goal
going? Should we
I
keep
mean,
going?
we got good vibes. We have the viewers.
We do have the viewers. This is the first time. We're so close to 10.
Just get the testacuzzi and everything will be fine.
I have some doing mothing ATM. I heave some doing mothing ass to mouth. What are you trying to say, Eminem?
Sometimes it's probably just better left not understood.
Just get the testacuzzi. Oh yeah, the testacuzzi.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this? We look.
So
It's
I would assume an inflatable device for your laptop.
No.
Jacuzzi.
no, it's a testacuzzi.
A testacuzzi.
It's a
I think
koozie.
A desk.
No.
It's a koozie
No.
for your tests.
For your testes.
For your tests.
For just the.
To coos them, to keep them warm.
Okay, so I'm not on board, but I'm following. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Testacuzzi.
I could see. Is this for medical purposes or? It is not for medical. It is just.
What's about? What?
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Just looking it up. Testacuzzi.
What? But
What butt? Yeah.
no. Well, but why? Well, there's a little dish there for your penis, but
Yeah. So now check it out. Here's why this exists, right? So a bunch of people got together and they're like, bro, what if there was a hot tub for your balls? And they're like, dude, let's do that. And they made it. And people loved it. And now they're for sale. So because the fact that 3D printers exist, basically, and these guys got drunk one night and was like, dude, what about a jacuzzi for your balls?
Only because you can.
Only because they had the ability to go and get a 3D printer and fire up a freaking model and then make it out of metal. The testacuzzi exists.
And I would have done the same thing. If I had a dumb idea, money, and the ability to create, you know how many dumb things there would be right now? More than there are.
Kat said it was on a shirt in Spencer's.
She's back on the. I think she's slow on the response.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if
She's
you-
still talking about the meatballs thing earlier, I think.
I'm still stuck on the whole jacuzzi for your balls. It's just so like just because
because they could.
just
because
because
they
we
could.
want to watch the world burn.
Yep.
And this is why we're so behind in robotics, because every time they make a breakthrough, the first question they ask is, well, can you have sex with it?
Yeah.
No,
What do you think are?
back to the drawing board.
What do you think we talked about this on my rant last week when you missed last week's episode when I talked about these sex robots. They're supposed to be becoming so awesome they're going to look like women and feel like women, but our traffic lights can't tell us that there's nobody going left and right that we can go forward. Yeah, I ranted all about this last
You
week.
got to inch forward for the section
Yeah,
to go
you have to
off.
flash your lights to make them. I'm a police officer, I swear. Yeah, why do I have to do that? But the vagina in my robot at home feels just like a real one.
Kat says, you're reading my comments like, hell late. She said, I wonder if it's not lagging or something.
No, you're writing your comments. Hell, right. Look up. Testacuzzi is way before you wrote this. You were talking about shirts at Spencer's. I'm thinking you see Testacuzzi on a shirt at Spencer's.
If you did, that's crazy.
That would be crazy. I'm sure it's at Spencer's. I'm sure you could. Oh, the coffee's done. Or not going to be warm anymore.
Oh. Boom.
So,
Yeah.
GoFundMe page.
GoFundMe page.
Test
Hashtag.
test jacuzzi.
Hashtag.
Jacuzzi.
We're gonna review one here
Yep.
at the mansion.
At the mansion. Yes, absolutely. Because we got regular hot tubs everywhere, but we got to get one of these testacuzzis just to try it
A
out.
whole episode dedicated to
Have I told you about? Never. I can't say it. It's Friday. I'll have to say this for tomorrow. Tic Tacs.
Oh no! Yeah, just stop.
Run the word tick.
We're done.
All right.
We're done.
We guys want to talk about. Have you guys cut the live speed yet? Are we still live?
We're still at 8
Oh.
people here. I think they're just watching us be fools at this point.
At the point, we guys You guys would have talked about something besides balls?
Not entertained.
You're not entertained.
Have you heard about the perfect poop?
The perfect poop.
Or the little stool, the perfect potty, or
so this wine is good, Kat. We are highly aware that you are.
She's on that wine.
Wine.
She's whining all night long.
Yes.
The poop, perfect poop. It's a little stool you sit at your feet under your feet while you take a crap. So it'll put your knees close to your chest, so it opens up your sphincter, so you without having to push so much strain on your rectum.
Wasn't that thing called the squatty potty?
I think I've heard of something like that before.
Squatty potty. I think that's it. Yes.
Where did Candy go? That's a good one. Candy, where are you at?
Why don't we just start making toilets like Japanese toilets with them lower to the ground?
Yes.
That's why they make them that way.
Yeah. Japanese are so far ahead of us. It's crazy.
Think about that, because they're so low to the ground. You got to get at that.
Is that why they do that? I thought that just because they did that because they sit on the ground and eat dinner. They just were so used to being that low.
No, it's not.
They just put a hole in the floor. You just sit on the hole.
No, you squat over the hole. You never picture the one.
And then a little weird. Yeah, once. That was weird.
So then they also have the thing that makes a smell go away, where you put it in first. I can't remember what it was called. No, it's like this. It was like I seen in TV.
Rice. It's rice. And then you just smell.
So I can't remember what it's called. They put it in the toilet, and it like has a film on top.
No, I get you actually.
And then when you poop,
it goes to the film.
Yeah, and then
everything just stays.
All you smell is the film, and I can't remember what it's called. And it's one of those as seen on TV things.
Whoa! Interruptions.
Oh, I have not heard of this. There's lag. Is there lag in the video? Are we coming in clear? The way we poop is wrong medically. It's called water to keep down the smell. I think Chad's like commenting on several things. Yeah, you're supposed to turn the other way so you have a little table for your pencil and snacks.
Whoa.
You seen that episode of the South Park?
Can we talk about South Park on Friday night?
I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to make money out of this. So it doesn't matter.
No point worrying about being demonetized.
Yeah, we're 8 views a day.
Hey, we're totally winning right now.
But this is great. This is the most people we hit. We hit a 9 earlier, but that person disappeared. I think they dipped in and saw how stupid.
Probably our first YouTube moderator.
Yeah.
So
hey, switch out with me, please. God.
What's pooperia?
Pooperia. Thank you. That's what it's called.
Letitia hasn't said nothing this whole time. The one thing she catches on is the thing that covers up the smell for your poop.
What's her name?
It's my girlfriend, Letitia.
Thank you, Letitia.
Yeah, I know the pizza saying was on a shirt. I said that earlier. See, look, you're slow again. Look, she's back to the shirt thing again. Not my fault. It's that wine brain. See? You're not even caught up. Say something. Fast, right now. I'm talking about Merlot. Oh, speaking of wine, have you seen the I think it's Japanese or Chinese. You put your phone in this thing, and then you put your phone in the box of wine, and it projects something into a 3-dimensional guy into the bottle of alcohol, and he talks to you and tells you a story. It's pretty crazy awesome. You should look this up.
That sounds.
I saw this on
sounds like 3019 stuff.
YouTube. Yeah, this is some technology. You know, that T word we're all afraid of. The future thing. Girl at my work. Girl at my work uses it.
And yes,
she must have stinky poo. She's saying her dookie stinks. She brings her poopy on into the bathroom.
Yeah, there we go. Other toilet products, because there's more than one. The copycats.
Poop off.
Because I think Pooperia was the first one.
For sure.
Poopery.
At least that was the first one that I saw.
Poopery would make sense.
I remember it being around for a long
time. Like potpourri.
Letitia only knows about that because she has to use some of that.
I think it was on an episode of Shark Tank. That's how it got funded.
I wonder if she heard you. I tried to get on Shark Tank twice. That didn't work. I actually went to Bentonville a few months back because I had an open casting call, and I went there and tried to interview for Shark Tank for one of my inventions.
Tusha said rude.
That didn't work.
Cat's afraid to talk. It's like they're hella behind on my comments and think I'm just expressing how drunk I might be.
That's why she's awesome.
Yeah.
If she only knew. But no, yeah, comment all you want. I don't care if it's slow.
Yeah.
You think we're like running at full speed?
Yeah, we're definitely
It's
not.
10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it's 10:10. We've only said
People are dropping off. We're down to
hashtag
7.
save the trees.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates. Send those donations in. Find the link up in the comments.
Cash. Great.
Hey,
So,
any products for poo will make money. That is true.
you guys want to throw any more topics out before we call it an evening? Because we're getting close to the end. I'm sure no one's going to want to sit through this. So you live people that
70 minutes.
dipped in and out are awesome. We appreciate you.
For sure. Hey, that's a real no right there. All you 8 people, I'm pretty sure have been here. YouTube moderator. Sorry, this is your job.
What if it's the same one? It's like, oh, these people are good.
God, what are they doing?
I hope this is the last week they do this.
Yes, you 8 people, thank you for showing up. We appreciate your support. Hopefully one day this takes off and we can do great things with our abilities. More than just hashtag save the trees.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Hey, hashtag beat Bill Gates for real.
But we are going to be back tomorrow night for more of this shenanigans. And on the dark side, we're going to talk about the negative stuff and remember the other side of the coin and keep the conversation going. So come back tomorrow, all of you, same time, because I know you people don't do anything because you talk to me. So you're obviously not doing anything because I'm not doing anything. But we thank you. Are you coming? You're not gonna make it tomorrow. You got to work.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday got to work. We're trying to work it out so he can come on Saturday night. If suggestion he brought up, maybe you guys can throw in some comments on this idea. He's thinking maybe we can do a positive, negative in the same night. Throw in so we can. It's hard to talk about all the good stuff all the time.
We can rant all day and end on a positive note.
Yeah, if you guys want
For
to throw in
sure.
some negative stuff and just to get that out because sometimes it's a little easier. But we
Cat
can
says
do that.
we have to pick a subject.
We don't
People
pick
can actually
subjects.
comment about more than just bits and pieces of what we.
Right, I get that.
Uh,
Pick a subject. Have you ever had a conversation with me that doesn't work? And women, y'all don't know how to pick a subject. So I'm just saying that right here.
Anyways, good night.
And we're done.
Well,
Just pissed off half the community.
That's most of our community right now. Like what? Chad and Mike are the only men in the room.
We're gonna get ganged on.
We're done.
But this is good stuff. This is exciting. I like doing this. This is fun. Y'all are great.
And I'm pretty sure the subject is positivity and save the trees.
Positivity, save the trees, and make me rich. All right.
Hey, hashtag beat Bill Gates.
Hashtag beat Bill Gates. All right, guys.
We're really out of here. Good night.
Y'all
Thank
have
you
a
so
good
much
night.
for your support. Subscribe, like, comment, ring that bell.
Love y'all. And remember, the only you need to be is you. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye. Peace.